This is the end of the evening's fire. Just put the logs out. I still have a bit more work to do, but I'm not burning anything else. Here you can see this firewood pile is slowly shrinking. This pile over here is what was recently moved, what was just moved, and what was just moved is in the place of what was just split up here. This is the ash. It's somewhat seasoned, probably needs to sit at least all winter and will be some springtime burning. This, which I think might be black walnut if it's not a red oak, I'm not sure yet. Very interesting smell to it. This is right here what has been split so far off of that far side one with the cart next to it. And then all of this is what I brought up out of the woods from the springtime. Got some more log segment over here that still needs cut, but definitely not doing tonight. Ooh, my. Something has been scratching. We'll see some scats here. I hadn't been over here too much except to pick up the logs. Something's been definitely scratching at this bark and getting all the bugs out. There's considerably more in the woods yet. All those trees I've previously shown. Harvested a whole bunch of corkscrew willow. All of the small bits. This was almost completely full. And I've just been crinkling and breaking up these small bits into an alternating set of paint cans being used for the purpose of making charcoal. So this is the new one that's hot. Still too hot to really do anything with. This is the one that I've combined the last two and then kind of tamped them down and broke a bit. That's all willow charcoal waiting to be more finely ground. This one has nail holes. This one has a 44 hole. Almost gonna, I don't know, that one lost the handle, so I don't know if I can put that back in, but it stopped degassing a while ago. So, this is what I'm doing. It is about 12:30 a.m. on Thursday morning. I believe it's the 30th now. Been splitting wood, hauling logs, checking on charcoal. Basically since the sun went down, so it's been probably 5 hours now. I've been out doing this alternately, making progress, and this stuff I anticipate maybe splitting up at some point. The other ones that I split that have already been sitting, basically what I did here was these logs, you can see they kind of have a yellower end to them, and the ones that I split have sort of like this one. You can see there's kind of a dirtier end to it. That one's probably actually could be split open and set out to dry, except you can see the other side is still pretty yellow. So these ones that I did over here, up there, were all the ones that have been sitting the longest, and I figured by splitting them open it would allow them to dry a little bit faster. Oh, I think I'm going to be stocking up on some more dried and canned goods, extra bags of coffee and sugar, and just in case people start getting really goofy about their work rules and other things, I just kind of had a spurt of energy today to get some of this stuff done. I had made a list and was like, I got some things I just need to do to feel better. So I got my charcoal supply significantly increased, and keeping going on that tomorrow with another day off, and basically just going to kind of spend tomorrow splitting the rest of that wood over there, making the rest of that into charcoal over there, as well as some of that stuff. And I don't know, I might cut some of that too, but I got some errands and shopping to do in town as well. But yeah, so that's my first of 2 days off in a row here that I'm doing the outside stuff I was talking about. That's my all-night work setup. I got some LED lights, I got some extension cords, I got power, and I'm just trying to get everything, get the yard stuff, get the outside, get the lawn work and firewood and everything taken care of. And like I said, also we need to make sure I've got charcoal supplies and see about sourcing some sand at some point so I can do a proof of concept on water filtration as well. Heard vague rumblings about the employment situation at the corporation that owns the name that the franchisee pays for the business that I work for. It's going to be potentially having some weird rules about having car tracking devices and pointing you out off of your job if you drive more than 3 miles. Okay, if you drive less than 3 miles under the speed limit, which is to say if you drive 3 miles under the speed limit, you're good, but if you drive 2 under, you're technically speeding by their system. This just looks like a way to alienate drivers, make the employment positions high turnover, which is dumb because you can't get good delivery people on high turnover. And on top of the fact that they're making some changes to how the operations inside the store go that look like they may actually make it a little more difficult for the crew to work too, on top of the possibility of at some point in the future having live internet feed webcam so that customers who placed orders can watch their food be made, which is horribly invasive for a workplace. I mean, it's one thing when the customers come in for you to do it, but to have like live internet just showing, like that's absurd. So between that and all the other nonsense with companies and governments just acting like total space cadets and pretending like the real facts and science aren't what they are, decided to make it difficult for people like me to live. At least I'll be a little bit more prepared. So yeah, that's kind of what's on my mind, what I've been doing, enjoying the weather, doing this very hard work. I've broken a sweat for sure today. And yeah, just trying to kind of put myself in the best possible position to be prepared for whatever is to come, because whatever we're going through certainly isn't over. And yeah, so I'll cut it short there, start this uploading, and since I'm outside working, this should upload pretty quickly. Hope everyone has a good night, and I should be able to bring some update as well on tomorrow once the sun is up, and I see what work I want to do during the daylight.